Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a really big question, one that's probably on your mind. Is college still worth it? With AI changing everything. As we're heading through 2024, maybe into 2025, that whole idea of a degree being a golden ticket, well, it's definitely getting a second look. We want to unpack why.
It really is a fascinating time. And our goal here, really, is to paint a clearer picture. What we're seeing, based on the data, is that the value of a college degree is becoming kind of bifurcated,
Bifurcated, meaning?
meaning it's absolutely crucial for some career paths, but maybe surprisingly, becoming kind of optional for others. It's definitely not a simple yes or no anymore.
Okay, so it's not just a small shift in the job market then. I heard someone call it a skills earthquake. Is that accurate?
That's a pretty good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
We're seeing this unprecedented speed up in how skills are evolving.
Right, and I saw a stat, skills and jobs heavily impacted by AI are changing something like 66% faster, is that right? 66% faster than other jobs.
That's the number. It's staggering. Think about what that means. If skills change that fast, how do you even plan?
Exactly. So what's the impact on hiring?
Well, it's pushing companies towards what they call a skills-first approach. You see major tech players, think Google, Apple, IBM, they've already started removing degree requirements for a lot of jobs.
Seriously. So no degree needed for those big names.
For many roles, yeah. Instead, things like online courses, specific microcredentials like those Google career certificates you hear about, they're becoming really powerful signals to employers.
Recognized pathways then.
Definitely. And get this, something like 92% of employers say they're more likely to hire someone who has a generative AI microcredential. It shows you can adapt, you have the relevant skill now.
Wow, 92%. Okay, that's huge. But hang on, does this mean a four-year degree is like totally pointless now?
Yep.
Because it feels like we might be swinging too far the other way.
No, no, absolutely not. That's the other side of the bifurcation, right? While skills are key for many jobs, degrees haven't suddenly lost all value. Far from it.
Okay, so where do they still matter most?
Well, think about high-level research, really complex problem solving, strategic AI development where you need deep foundational knowledge. And of course, regulated professions, doctors, engineers, lawyers.
Right, the traditional professions.
Exactly. For those, advanced degrees, especially in STEM fields, they're not just valued, they're increasingly required. And they directly link to higher pay.
So there's data backing this up.
Oh, yeah. We see firms investing heavily in AI. They're actually increasing their share of workers with bachelor's, master's, even doctoral degrees. At the same time, the share of workers without a college degree in those same firms is dropping.
Interesting. So specialization still demands that deep dive a degree offers.
Precisely. Take computer and information research scientists, often needs a master's. That field is projected to grow, like 26% by 2033.
Yeah.
Massive growth. The degree provides a foundation you just can't get from a short course alone.
Okay, so it's skills for some roles, degrees for others. But you also mentioned AI is changing the roles themselves. It's not just about getting a job, but how the job is done.
Exactly right. AI isn't just taking over tasks, it's fundamentally reshaping entire job descriptions.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Think about content creation. Tools like ChatGPT mean the job shifts from, just drafting text to being more of an orchestrator, focusing on prompt engineering, editing, guiding the AI.
So working with the AI.
Precisely. Or coding. You have these AI co-pilots now. They turn developers less into code typers and more into solution orchestrators, focusing on the bigger picture, the architecture.
And this creates new jobs too, right?
Absolutely. Roles like AI ethicist, prompt engineering, these didn't really exist a few years ago. They require a blend of technical understanding, critical thinking, ethical judgment, and crucially, skills in human-AI collaboration.
So pulling this all together then, what's the main takeaway for someone listening trying to figure out their path? What should you be doing?
The absolute core message, I think, is embracing perpetual learning. Lifelong learning isn't just a buzzword anymore. It's a survival strategy.
So constantly updating your skills.
Constantly. Upskilling, reskilling, maybe getting strategic credentials along the way. It's not just nice to have, it's essential. Your learning journey basically never stops in this new landscape. That's the simple truth of it.
Okay, so it really is this dual picture. Degrees give you that deep foundation, especially for innovation, complex stuff, regulated fields. But then you need these agile, demonstrable skills for adapting quickly, for applying things right now.
That sums it up perfectly. In this age of AI, the real golden ticket, if you want to call it that, isn't one single degree or certificate you get and then you're set for life.
So what is it then?
It's your adaptability,
Hmm.
your commitment to constantly learning, picking up new skills, and figuring out how to apply them.
Hmm. A mindset more than a piece of paper.
Exactly. So the question we leave you with is this. Looking ahead, what's the next skill you're going to learn to make sure you thrive